All right, thank you, Sebastian. In today's Closer Look, we have Monty Burek from the American Red Cross, huge volunteer, and we love you at King 5 because you always have such great information. We want to look at the kit first.
Yes.
What kits are we looking at? Is this something that we should keep in our car or our house? What are we looking at?
What we're looking at here, this is kind of a sample of a go bag. This is actually something we offer at our Red Cross website at www.redcross.org. And it's really the starting point for a kit. Some of the things that it contains are a little first aid kit, a water bag, which water is always an issue when dealing with a disaster, flashlight, emergency radio so you can stay tuned in, even has some water packets so that you have some water with you while you're mobile, dust masks, duct tape, rain gear, a wide array of stuff to kind of get you started through that recovery of the disaster. But again, this is just the starting point.
Okay.
The other kit you see here is my personal kit. So I've taken basically this kit and built onto it.
What's one thing that you really love in this kit? Or a couple things?
A couple things.
Yeah.
You know, different types of flashlights and comfort food. So food that I enjoy eating. So.
Okay, because MREs aren't, I mean, they have a long shelf life, but maybe that's not going to help you in a time when you need comfort, or?
Yeah, it's, you know, the food, when you are dealing with a disaster, the one thing that can add stress is stuff that you're not familiar with. So getting food in there that you're comfortable eating, snacks, and good healthy foods will help make that recovery much, much quicker.
Do you mind opening your bag and just showing us a couple of things while we're talking?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, so we should plan for how many days? 3 days?
So we all heard the 3 days, 3 ways campaign that happened many years ago, but we really need to be setting our goals for up to 2 weeks and 14 days. And you know, if you fall a little bit short of that, you're still right on the right path. But 14 days potentially on your own post-disaster.
Okay.
Just a couple things I want to throw out here. This is a handy little tool. If you have a house where you have a gas main, this tool here is excellent for shutting off that gas and water. So multi-purpose and a really inexpensive tool, around $15 to $20. There's also scissors and things like that that you can use for medical reasons. There is a wide array of different types of foods. I have freeze-dried foods in this bag, so you just add water and heat it up, and you're good to go. And food actually is really tasty, and it has a 25 to 30-year shelf life.
And you go through your stuff how often?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. So the best thing to do is daylight savings time. Go through your bag and make sure everything stays current.
Now, what about some of the texts that we saw? Because one was about, did you see it? It was about cell service. I mean, I remember we saying that we need an out-of-area contact because we might not be able to communicate with each other, but we could potentially communicate outside of our area. Is that still true?
Yes, it's always good to have an out-of-area contact. A couple things to remember with an out-of-area contact is, first off, make sure that they know that they're out-of-area contact. The time to find out that you're an out-of-area contact is not when the disaster is happening. Also, make sure that they have a pen and paper handy next to a phone, so that way they can write down everything, because post-disaster, it can be a lot of energy, a lot of things being forgotten. So it's so critical to make sure they're writing this stuff down so everybody checks in.
You have such great knowledge. Monty, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
You're going to stick around until 7 o'clock tonight. So if you have any more questions, please get them to you. Oh, and maybe you can answer a walkie-talkie question for us in a little bit.